Here are some commonly asked practical interview questions on Angular along with answers. Question 1. Create a new Angular component called product list with an associated template and then display it within the main application. Answer is, you can write below mention command to create a new component in Angular. Generate component product list. In the template of the component, you can add content or HTML elements to display the list of products. Question 2. Explain the difference between one-way data binding and two-way data binding in Angular. Answer is, one-way data binding displays data from the component class in the template. Example, double curly braces, data, or square bracket, property is equal to data. Two-way data binding allows for both reading and writing data between the template and component class. Example, banana syntax, ngModel, is equal to data. Question 3. Make an HTTP GET request to retrieve a list of products from a mock API endpoint and display them in a component. Answer is, here's a simplified example using Angular's HTTP client. In the above example, we have used HTTP GET method to fetch data from API URL. Then we need to subscribe the method to get the data in an Angular component. Question 4. Create a form to add a new product with validation, example, required fields, minimum length, and display validation errors. The answer is you can use Angular's reactive forms for this. Here's a basic example. In the above example, we have used form group and form builder from Angular forms to implement the reactive form with validation. Question 5. Set up routing for a multi-page Angular application. Create two components, home and about, and configure navigation between them. Answer is, configure the routes in your approuting.module.ts file. In above example, we have created routes array to specify the path and their related components. Use router_outlet tag or selector in your app's template to display the routed components. Question 8. Implement parent-child component interaction. Create a parent component that passes data to a child component using @input. Answer is, in the parent component's HTML, appchild data is equal to parent data appchild. In the child component's TypeScript, @input data any. Question 7. Create an Angular service called product service to fetch and manage product data. Inject this service into a component to display a list of products. Answer is, create the service and inject it into your component as follows. In above example, we created service using generate service product service. Then inject it in component constructor. Question 8. Write a unit test for a component that uses a service. Mock the service's response and test the component's behavior. Answer is, use Angular testing utilities such as testbed and HTTP client testing module to write unit tests. Here's a basic example. These practical interview questions are designed to assess your ability to work with Angular and demonstrate your understanding of Angular concepts and best practices. Be prepared to explain your code and thought process during the interview. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel.